Almost 12 days, there's good news tonight for the friends and family of a local 19-year-old girl. Good evening, everyone. Kendra Wright disappeared after work on May 17th.
Police found her this afternoon on McMicken Avenue in Cincinnati. You didn't hear much about the search for the Cincinnati State student, unlike Brogan Dulle, the UC student who committed suicide in a vacant building on East McMillan. Local 12's Rich Jaffe joins us now from the newsroom with a look at two very different outcomes and cases. Rich.
Kid, unfortunately, people disappear on a daily basis. Some of those cases, understandably, attract a lot more attention than others. Missing children immediately set off bells and whistles. Missing adults, young or otherwise, quite a bit less, unless there's something that makes them a critical missing. Neither Brogan Dulle or Kendra Wright were critical cases, but they certainly stimulated a drastically different response. On May 17th, 19-year-old Cincinnati State student Kendra Wright disappeared after working her shift at this McDonald's in Colerain Township. The day after, her family members contacted police. Concerned friends and coworkers began posting flyers like this a few days later. Wright's case and the investigation have been highly standard. Walking out of Kendra's McDonald's 12 days after she disappeared, the poster got Michael Best thinking.
I keep a closer eye on my children and keep an eye out for her just in case, because it's a lot of bad people in this world. It's hard to tell what'll happen on a daily basis.
In contrast to Kendra Wright, within 2 days of Brogan Dulle's disappearance, Sunday, May 18th, friends and family contacted the media. They quickly put a massive PR machine into motion. They generated tens of thousands of dollars in reward money. Search headquarters were established. Flyers, T-shirts, even billboards went up. More than 1,000 people began walking the streets looking for the missing UC student. Having exhausted leads, police held news conferences. It was a search engine unlike anything anyone had ever seen. Despite all of that, Dulle was found hanging in a vacant building late Monday night, while Kendra remained missing.
There doesn't seem to be that willingness by everyone to disclose everything like there was in the other situation. Everybody was there. Everybody wanted to put everything on the table, and it seems that we're having to kind of pull this out.
Thanks to police, and in spite of that resistance, Wright was found safe and sound, the much more usual outcome.
When people decide, you know, I'm upset with life right now, or I'm upset with people, whatever else, I'm just going to take off a few days. It would be great if they would just call and say, hey, I'm going to be missing a few days, just respect my privacy. Yeah. It would be great if they would, just clue us in a little bit on those sort of situations.
Now, I think there are two takeaways from all of this. First, for parents, if it's your child or loved one that turns up missing, be aggressive in getting the word out. The Dulle case should be a textbook for such things because it was so tremendously effective. The other message is the one you just heard from Jim Love. If you're feeling overwhelmed, like you need to take a break, you need some time off, just try and let someone know. In the newsroom, Rich Jaffe, Local 12 News. Kit?
All right, thanks, Rich. Kendra Wright and her mom were reunited at a Colerain Township Women's Center this afternoon. In the next few days, Colerain Township Police will continue to debrief her in an effort to find out what really happened.